the entire sarcophagus is completely pumpkin with just buttercream on it. Plus the pillar.
All right.
Half the piece is pumpkin. Let's start. We have pumpkin. Okay. Word. Don't worry. You keep making that face look amazing.
Oh, looks awesome. Okay, cool. I like this. Let me just. I'm gonna put some paint on it right now. Before I put Mr. Hyde's head on the body, I want to nail a couple of those details. So I take this black food coloring and I just.
Ooh, they did good with the teeth.
To make it look just
Why do I have a scratch on my leg? By the way, I am live.
Yeah.
I'm feeling great. I love that you have Mr. Hyde's head on and the body and his chest. And now it's just some fine details, but I feel like we're gonna knock it out.
Well, it's going to have some pretty elaborate lace bonded ruffles that are going to be underneath Mr. Hyde's head. So I'm adding buttercream to the top of his head. So he's going to have a layer of hair that's just crazy popping out.
God.
And then I'm going to add some rice noodles
Okay.
and make it look like it's really wiry, nasty hair. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, I am ready to cast the sword.
One of the feature pieces of our design will be a sword for our knight that Jonathan is going to create out of ice cream.
Welcome.
He's going to be molding it and sculpting it. And
Thank you.
I need to actually physically make a hand to go over the sword and hold it. I am really nervous that I'm going to break this thing.
Come on.
Ooh. Jonathan, I'm in hands. Oh, wow.
Who's blocking out his face? I will be making the knight's head. I did win last season, but I mean, we have a fantastic group of folks here today. So much skill and talent in this room.
I'm really trying to just save this and share it to others. Post settings. I wish I could share it to that group, but go. Hey, Leslie. There's got to be another. I know there's another workout group that I'm a part of. Where the hell is it? I can't believe I don't see it on here. That's weird. Alright, well, we're just going to share this. I know this is boring just watching me do this shit. Alright. It happens. Alright, let's go. First up, we're going to need to go and do some stretches. Then we're going to need to get some stuff out of the way. Maybe even sweep the rug a little bit, because why sweep? Not why sweep. Why vacuum when you can sweep, right? And get all the large shit out of the way, because we own dogs, and dogs like to make massive messes everywhere. Today we are working on squats. My least favorite exercise to do, but when you go and you create larger quantities of muscle mass. What? What? Nobody can what? Yeah, well, that's probably a good thing. Sorry, but they've created a huge mess over here again. Oliver went and took all of his food again, dumped it all over the floor. Oliver. Oh, come on. I love how he acts bored. Like, kid, I wish you could actually clean up the messes you make. Honestly. See, what the dog likes to do is this little shit will go and attempt to bury his food dish. And when he tries to bury his food dish, he knocks the food out of the dish. And I try, at least on the weekends, to keep things cleaned up. And the more I try to keep it cleaned up, the more he destroys it. Pretty sure that's what parenting is like. Especially when both parents have got to work and the kids are now meandering without parental guidance. Oh, jeez, it's Alf. So, first up, cats, you're gonna need to move. All right, there's one. Who's got poo? Well, I believe me and you. Also, quite a few others who might be trying to view the things we do. So, everybody poops. Okay. Oh, I hear somebody in the audience has got himself a new job title. Because Daddy's not going to give her any attention. That's why she's pouting. Stretch. Oh! I got you. No. You're already purring. You're my baby boy. Hey, Electra, the lucky scientist. Look at the cat. So cute. You went to jail for a bit? Again? Tyrus. You dirty bird. Yes, we still have Pumpkin. He's over there laying on a plastic tote. I can go get him if you want. Both. We have officially changed his name to Munchkin, but you can call him Pumpkin. We don't mind. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. He's a fluffer butt. Yeah, he's so cute. He's got that medium length hair. He's so adorable. Bloop. All right, off we go. Yeet. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's get back to stroke. Okay, Duchess, I'll give you a little attention. A little attention. No, not all of the attention. This is why I have trust issues with my. I'll give you a little attention. Then she's just like, give it to me all. Give it all to me. Huh? Go on. All right, Tyrus. No, orange ones are not called gingers. All right, so here. Stretch this one out. Fuck, I hate squats so much. Gingers do too have souls. They have all the souls that they stole as a whole. So generally, gingers have tenfold the souls that most hold. Okay? Tell me gingers don't have souls. What do you think they do on their spare time? And I'm only half ginger, by the way. My father had not red hair, had black hair. So
I think I have some ginger. Ron, his hair was bright red. So Dad probably has some in his background.
I don't know.
Ginger, the color of ginger is also more blonde color if you look at the root vegetable for it.
Duchess, you're gonna need to move. Duchess, move. Oh my fucking god. Duchess, move. Go on. And clearly the way is not shut. The fucking dogs are coming in and out. Don't be mean to the pet. I will be as mean to the pet as I want. Okay. Tell me not to be mean to the pet. I feed the pet.
You won't go overboard or else I'll hurt him.
You are so controlled in your color palette. We have dark colors exactly where we need shadowing. We have light colors.
All right, there we go. How's that lighting?
I'm completely lost in it, and it's because there are so many layers upon layers.
The pets torment him. That's right. It's their fault.
Because they don't get enough attention from
Bullshit. Bullshit. Pure black. I'm not pure black. Look. See that? Paper white. Black and white.
tan, reddish color.
It's perpetual sunburn, okay? Perpetual. See this? Never goes away. Perpetual sunburn. He's albino. Not quite that bad. Oh, fuck. Child, no. You cannot just lay down right where the weight's gonna fall. You see these? No. You have a whole cat tree to lay on. Kitty cat. Duchess, no. Duchess! No! Nah.
Art the archaeologist.
Oh, okay.
Impressed his peers by being the first to make a great discovery. Well, unfortunately, greed set in. So now Art's first discovery is his last. He's awakened.
All right.
We have a rice cereal treat and cake mummy covered in modeling chocolate and fondant. Along
Why?
smothered in buttercream.
Becky,
All right.
this is when you're really shining. I cannot tell that that's buttercream. It just has such a polished finish. I also love the composition. Your two characters are totally interactive. Dynamic movements in their body structures just unbelievable. Matt, I know there's a lot of content. The only problem is you actually have the cockpit income completely smothered in buttercream. Or necessary to create that out of pumpkin.
6.
It's very humbling for me. You know, I feel like I'm responsible for people that really look at me, and I just don't want to disappoint them.
8. Oh, fuck. Hopefully I went low enough. Oh. I did 2 more of the first set that I did last time. Oh.
I would love to see you do something like that. Yeah, this is a moment frozen in time. I love the expressions.
Stop. Oh.
It doesn't feel like it's missing anything. Except for more pumpkin.
Now we want to try your take on a honey cake.
Oh. All right. I'll be right back. I need to get water. Is the water in there? All right. And a pen. The day was messed up. I'll let you guys know here in a second how it's move. Alright. So, the day was pretty well fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Started out coming across an individual over by the employee lot who was driving kind of suspiciously, went down toward another business on a dead-end street. On his way back toward our establishment, he rolled down his window and slowed. And I go, "How may I help you?" And he go, "No, hold on. I got to get the story right." I go, "How may I help you? You seem a little lost." And the guy goes, "Oh, I'm not lost. I'm looking for a vehicle. The guy was harassing me this morning and has been harassing me for several days. When I find the vehicle, I'm going to stalk him." And then he starts to proceed to roll forward. Then he slows again, hangs his head out the window, and he goes, "And then I'm going to murder him." I called 911, put a call in. Jesus. Who Right out the gate. Who? Like, first hour at work, dealing with somebody like that, you gotta be out of your mind. What's with the... Oh, huh. That right there is, I believe, something that belongs to my brother. Alf did not send it. The wolf dream catcher.
Yeah, I don't know where he got it.
Ugh. Then the scale systems stopped working completely. Everything came to a complete halt at the facility. And let's see, there were 4 things that happened today. Oh yeah, the individual they had me babysitting got into a spat.
Oh, you didn't tell me this.
With a customer because he told the customer to slow down, and the customer could not stand being told not to speed on site. So he started berating the individual. Shut up! Dude, why do you have to be the loud one? He's always yelling. I'm sure Alf didn't send that to me. No, we cannot. As far as I know, unless somebody is like physically committing a crime, we cannot arrest them. Because here in Oregon, the criminals have more rights than those that they victimize or plan on victimizing. The police will not come out unless there is evidence that substantiates what is being said or a weapon is involved. Our system out here in Oregon is fucked. I'm gonna come over there. Can't you guys just play like normal animals?
Duchess!
To make an arrest on those statements alone. Yeah, no, not in Oregon. In Oregon, you are not allowed to have a magazine in your firearm. You are not allowed to have a firearm with a round in the chamber. Out in Portland, you will, if caught, get arrested. And you just love it. Duchess? Yes, how someone wants you in jail. Oh, I didn't even talk about these. All right, so you knuckleheads out there who might be new, these are dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are a feeder in... Why are you on your back again? I swear to God, it's your favorite position. Come here. Let's see if he'll fly down again. Oh, this one doesn't mind being held. Look at that. Come on. Nope. No help. Hello. Justin wants to put you in those fuzzy handcuffs, Al. You better go to his state and act a little bit irate.
Oliver, no.
Ty just came back from jail. Yeah, that's wild. Good old Australia. Australia as a whole is run just like Portland or not Portland, but Oregon or California. Ass backwards laws. Motherfuckers have saltwater crocodiles, but God forbid you have a fucking rifle. Duchess, stop. No, this is not a happy-go-lucky time. This is a you leave me alone time. Daddy is doing squats. Fuck off! Stop yelling at people! We are all in the same house as you! Jesus. Alright. Let's be nice. Because it might take a minute to get these roaches out. Duchess, no! I don't want to give you attention right now. Fucking Nutra-Nuggets? What the fuck? Alright.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what? No, I just fucking cleaned up the mess they left. I refuse to partake in the insanity. All right. Now, we're going to be dealing with... Oh, my God. Whoa. I'm going to have a headache by the end of the night.
I had one all day.
If you keep this up, you're going in your kennel. No, Duchess. No. All right. We just cleaned out one of our unalive bags. These are going to go straight into the garbage can outside. What we're doing is we are culling off the orange head population because we are not going to continue breeding stuff that does not sell and we cannot feed to our animals very well. All right.
Look away.
I need to rewatch that show.
Which one?
Series of unfortunate events. Alf didn't send the dream catcher. Yes, 6 likes. Alright. Tomorrow, we are going to empty out the other bag and proceed further. We give 2 days in between cullings so that the critters that we are trying to put down that are insects. We don't do this with any other critter because that would be very cruel. Insects that cannot tolerate extreme colds. Freezing them is by far the most humane way of putting them down. My wife wanted me to just take it outside and use a can of Raid. I said no. Even if it takes us having to go and just grab fistfuls of dirt with the critters in them, we will be humanely euthanizing these roaches. In the meantime, we will keep them fed. They were an idea, but I cannot say they were a good idea. Now, we need to get in contact with what's his name? The one that has the pumpkin Halloween roaches. They irritate my stomach, but I love them. They are flavorful. I recommend removing the seeds and just making poppers out of them. Yeah. So the roaches that we're dealing with right now are orange head roaches. Orange head roaches, despite what I've been told, are not a tropical roach. Oh, for a second I thought I had something hanging off of my glasses. They are not a tropical roach. They are what I call a good medium between the German cockroaches that can survive in places like Portland and the dubias. These roaches can reproduce in temperatures of 56 degrees, which is a no-no because we want to control their reproduction. Because if you don't, you're going to have a very bad time. Lots of roaches, not as many mouths to feed. What?
They're having issues with the dream catcher.
Good. I hope they fucking lose their shit. Does that bother you? Is that getting under your skin? Good. That's Alf watching us. He's everywhere. Well, I'm not going to say he's omnipotent. That's when we find out that you can get struck down. Yeah. Imagine having to answer that in the afterlife. You said that this character, Alf, was omnipotent, so we tested it out with your mortality. No, yeah, you are apparently always going to be. They see a dream catcher, and the first thing that they think of is, that must be from Alf. That dream catcher's been hanging there since before I started the live streams.
Ancient gold is not something that we see all the time. Okay, that's something special. So we're gonna go one by one.
All right.
We're gonna take this piece here. Okay. Then we have a reading here of 68% gold. But this ancient gold is all over the place, right? Since they didn't have a modern controlled setting for producing gold. Next one is gold. 82% plus gold. This one because there's kind of unique understands that. Wow, 97.8. That's everything we tested. We can take the lunch and balance.
3.
Thank you for your time.
4.
Expertise, I really learned a lot. Thank you.
5.
Good news is the gold is in fact qualified. It's authentic.
6.
Positive gold that is in origin.
7.
Take a look and determine if it's back stream in origin.
8. Whew. Oh.
Morning. Where are you going, sir? And where do you live?
Come on, Pen.
Okay. So how long have you been staying in Mexico? 2 months? Okay. Have you ever been to secondary inspection, sir? Okay, sir. So...
Thank you, Justin. Thank you. All right. Lotus every once in a while, I think.
Well, we haven't seen him in a while.
Oh. Oh, more water. I'm just glad we're doing more than we did last time. Hopefully we can keep that momentum up. Okay. So this right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Did you see what he said?
Which one?
The last one. I'm sorry, but I looked at your ass for a second.
That's what made me laugh.
Am I starting to get a bubble butt?
I don't know. Turn around.
Oh, fine. Oh, yeah, just look at our messy ground.
All I see is box.
Butthead. Then why'd you tell me to turn around? There's a box in the way.
Maybe a little bit.
My wife wants me to have an ass again. And the only way to get an ass, once you lose your ass, is to get up off your ass and do some squats. So I am not. Oh my god! You know what she does? She went out shopping, and she bought eclairs.
Did you eat any of them?
Flat ass. How can I be Grimace with a flat ass? Out, out! I say. She brought home eclairs, and then she had the audacity to offer one.
There's still 2 left. You can go have one.
All right. So this right here is our female green bottle blue tarantula. You can see some of her right there. I don't see any more crickets. I'm hoping she ate them all. That booty is looking rather ripe, rather plump. That's the word, plump. It's only downhill from here, folks. It's only downhill from here. Farts and clears out the entire house. I did that back when I had the flu. Oh my god. My father and my brother went off into their rooms because I had the sulfur farts so bad it literally smelled like we were by a volcanic vent. It was awful. So this tarantula is not just tropical terrestrial, but it also enjoys moments of being arid and arboreal, hence why we have the log up in its cage. Right now, it's acting terrestrial. However, once in a while, it goes up into the log to just chill out. I do believe it is the day to go and mist this little critter. So what we're going to do is bring you on over here. My legs are already starting to feel sore. That's exciting. The only problem that I have is you have got to be really well balanced when you're doing those front squats, because it is so easy to go fucking drop it forward. I know you can't see her very well from right here, but I need the other side, guys. There we go. So today, we are treating her cage like it just got hit with a little precipitation. Increase that humidity, let it dry out tomorrow, and then hit it the next day. This is something that they would be encountering out in the wild because they are from a peninsula in Venezuela where the climate is consistently shifting in between storms. When your gastric distress is actually a bioweapon. The whole reason why I initially thought that the flu, like as a whole, flus were an intestinal thing, like my entire life, was the one time that I managed to get the flu at my father's and there was no coughing involved. It was nothing but nasty ass egg farts, throwing up for a week. There was more in store out my back door than I'd ever experienced ever before. However, I will say this. Food poisoning, like salmonella, that shit was worse. It only lasted like 3 or 4 days, but I literally was begging to go to the hospital, and the only reason why my ex didn't take me was because she said the only thing that they could do for me was stick an IV in me and pump fluids into me that way. Who the fuck is Rick Bork? Hold on. Hold on. It is the weekend, so we can do a little bit of it. What does his profile look like?
Once we make a seizure, usually what happens afterwards is a very complex process.
Oh my God! Come on, register my thing.
Afghanistan, the Taliban would have to put in a request for repatriation for the artifacts to go back to them. They would have to declare, hey, we want our stuff back. And then they would have to go through a process of coordinating with the U.S. Department of State to do a repatriation of the back.
He's a mean guy. He's a mean guy YouTuber.
Are you serious?
Put out a message that we're not going to tolerate cultural property being smuggled into the country. Terrorist organizations digging this stuff up and profiting from it. You know, we have an obligation to try to deter that and curb that type of criminality as best as we can.
Rick Bork. Is his profile him with his significant other and like flowers in between them?
The smallest amount of any order. And as the years go by, you watch the dog get better and better. Your bond gets stronger and stronger. It just shows in the item that we discovered while we're here on leave.
All right, 60 seconds. What the fuck?
Is this him?
Engine. Customer did their own timing components and it doesn't run right. Fuel injector and oil cooler. Let's keep going. Engine. Camshaft and lifters. 3-5 water pump. $4,000 in everything.
I need to know before I do this shit.
Engine. Fuel system. That one needs
Yeah, that's him.
probably something else by the time I get this. And we're still going.
I guess he's walked Justin too.
Headlights. Brakes. Frames are rotted out. Turbo. Strut job's done on that one. Gotta figure out the drivability on that one. And back there, that one needs an engine too. So what the fuck? Alright, so what the fuck?
What are you saying?
I said unblock acid with a laughy face. He's my neighbor, she said.
We're going to take it to a key contract facility. Take it apart, see where else that might be packages.
Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'd say Sugar Daddy Dur's paint's peeling, but I'm pretty sure it's already peeled off. The government's trying to figure out where the gas leak is. They have a satellite over his house. So this is what she looks like as a whole. Look at that beautiful tarantula. You can see where the cats have caused her distress. She started kicking off her hairs due to said mess. And I'm hoping they fucking start leaving her. Like, there's no fucking reason to be fucking with the tarantula. Other than it's a living thing. And you know how cats are. Jesus. I was going to go and bring up a point to one of the individuals on Facebook who was hounding a guy because he said that he puts down coyotes on his property. And I could tell by the way this lady was talking that she probably has like 6 cats at home. We're cat aficionados. We have 2 cats of our own. But this, you could smell the crazy coming off of this lady. Okay? And she was just like, I just don't understand how people can move out into the country and not like wildlife. And I was like, do you own a cat? Because as we all know, cats are literal murder machines that go out and kill anything they can get their paws on that is an appropriate size for them. Everyone's smitten by the kittens that have murder mittens. All right. All right, here we go. Next up, we are going to go and look at the Balfouri. Fuck. Maybe I'll push myself to try to do 9. I mean, we should be attempting to go above and beyond. I'm already starting to freaking... Oh, where's the water?
Don't forget your protein powder. Jasper can't wait to beg you for some.
What message did you delete?
Ew.
Acid deleted a message, but I can't see it. Wife is...
God. I'm not going to repeat it. It's a... message. That how it's hotter than that.
From Alf? Alf, do you want to sit this one out? You don't make fun of... Did you say Auschwitz? You don't make fun of that shit. No. Good Lord Almighty. A Texas brown is a species of tarantula that exists from the Midwest all the way down into Texas, if I'm not mistaken. They're pretty all right. They're a New World species, therefore they have the urticating hairs. They're apparently fairly docile. All right, here we go. Now these are our Monosyntropus balfouri tarantula. This is our 7-year-old male with the janky leg. If you don't know what... Oh, wait, I haven't posted that yet. Tomorrow I will finish that poem. Get together all of the... Did I already finish the poem for the tarantulas, the Balfouri, and post it up?
I thought so.
All right, I posted a Balfouri poem that explains the two of these. If you want to go watch it, you can. If not, this gal was bought for $100 outside of a McDonald's. The trade-off was in some very wintry weather, very fucking cold, very sketchy, because the place that we decided to meet was absolutely surrounded by a homeless encampment. You would not believe the level of, I believe the word is scrutiny, that you receive from homeless individuals when you think that you are doing a drug deal. That fart felt extra hot. At least it did not stink. In any case, once I handed her the money She handed me the cage. I stuffed it in my coat and ran for the car. And I got so many fucking glares from so many homeless people. It was ridiculous. I've never been so judged by those who generally get judged in my life. Well, hopefully next year you can get it. She's in a stress curl. I don't know why, though. I could see myself getting attached to a fuzzy spider. Alv is definitely not in a good headspace. He's taking himself out of the chat. Do you have any idea how bad Alf must be when it comes to his humor that he's got to take himself out of the chat? He's like, you know what? I think I should sit this one out. I think that's exactly what I need to do. That's what Alf is saying. So, Monocentrobus balfouri are a species of tarantula typically found in Yemen that makes them an old world species. Old world species tarantulas never developed the urticating hairs like the new world species tarantulas did. Generally speaking, their venom is considered a little bit more potent. When these guys go up into a threat pose, they really lean into it because all they have to work with are their limbs, their posturing, their fangs, and their venom. They cannot hit you with one of those distance Pokemon moves that the New World tarantulas can, like the urticating hairs of despair. There you go. Oh. You know what? I think Justin can literally say that because he's got a kid. I'm potent. The child proves it. Justin, the child proves it. Ladies, stand back. I will. They get all your love. I just left this channel. Thank you very much. We are not the most interesting channel on the planet, but I guarantee you one thing. Generally speaking, in most cases, we don't discriminate against the trolls. Oh shit. Okay.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'll tell you later.
Oh no, is it bad?
Yeah.
Is it about us?
No.
Is it going to affect us?
Can you give them... No, not that I know of.
Okay, I feel bad.
Can you give them a rundown on my potency critter? No, I can't because I specifically do not have that. However, if you want to bring your significant... Well, I think he's single now. Your ex... If you want to bring your baby mama drama into the chat, but would you fucking not?
Is it about Alf?
Yes.
He just sent me a message.
Oh, okay. But I figured since he sent the message to us, he doesn't want everybody else to know about it.
Right.
Child.
There's a bag here that caught
Officer
Axel's attention.
Fucking God, that's so
There's
good.
a brand new bag.
No, Kitty. Bad Kitty.
For We'll definitely call your attention. So we isolate those pieces of leather and conduct other sometimes they get cold feet, but in this case, they picked it up. Frank, why don't you do me a favor? And come have a seat for us, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it.
What do you think you're doing? Okay, cats, I'm gonna need you to back away. Oh, Oliver. My baby, baby. Oh, my baby, baby.
Well, that's cool.
Duchess? My goodness, all you dogs want attention. Alright, what?
Chris posted today on the family group.
Yeah?
He bought, it looks like a large tea and drink, 3/4 of it on his own.
Nice.
It's the most he has drank in 2 months.
He's fluffy! You're so cute.
Especially him with the bigger.
Oliver, move.
Justin, no.
What?
He wants us to add him to the family group.
You are not getting added to the Pardue family group. Alright.
Technically, we're not family. We are, but we aren't.
We were generally basically adopted by that family. Took care of me and my brother while my father was not like really allowed to be in the picture.
And Michelle, we were best friends starting in middle school through most of high school.
So
I've known the family
see,
since middle
side
school.
profile, I still got the tum-tum.
Might have actually been 6th grade.
Alright. I'm holding it up.
I've got her held back.
Alright. No. Hey. Just stay up there.
Alright, sir. Put your hands behind your back.
I have a hard time getting my legs just right. Sometimes I stand too wide and then it becomes
Can I
difficult
help you?
bringing myself back up.
Honey.
As it turns out, she should not look that cute. You should be a legal dog. Yeah, I said it. All right, here we go.
Al Florida, you're mad at him.
Not mad at him. I cannot have him making those jokes. You suck so bad.
Lisa didn't knock it down this time.
They keep between the cats and the dogs. There's always some form of kibble on the floor.
Is he staying off the floor?
Okay.
Yes, sir. We made contact with that target with the local fishermen.
The main focus here is try to identify people that are involved in transnational smuggling, almost from Colombia or Venezuela.
3,
They're just floating out there waiting for these local smuggles from Puerto Rico.
5, 6, 7. 8.
You had a boat.
9. Oh,
That boat has really no profile behind it's hard to detect it.
Whew.
Remember the guy who took his $3 and murdered him and disappeared?
Yeah.
They think they may have been his parents. It's not for sure suspected.
Well, he killed his kids. I hope he's dead. Whew. But don't go down as far. I can try leaning down a little bit more. Whew.
Night, Durs.
Good night, Durs. I need water.
You stole it.
Okay. No, I had to go get water. Have a good night, Durs. You have that barbell at a more difficult angle. I'll try, but I'm worried that I'm going to start falling backwards is the problem. And I don't want to set it on the back of my neck because that shit fucking hurt. I don't remember that hurting that bad in high school.
They make pads for that. Do we need to look into them?
Possibly. We might want to go and get a some sort of a pad or a brace or something, because if I can put it behind my head, the way that the body tends to handle it that way makes it a little bit easier. I will have to put it back over the top of my head and then slump it to the ground.
You could buy face harnesses to use your face to lift stuff.
Why? What in the BDSM bullshit is that? You can buy face harnesses to lift weights up with your face. I'm sorry, but that just sounds like a torture method that the military uses on its prisoners. In other words, ain't no motherfucking way. And now I need to go pee and I need a head wrap. Whew. tomorrow's going to be hopefully so much better. I got to make sure that I drink enough water, though.
I found them.
All right, good night, Justin.
Where you actually wrap the bar.
Yeah?
It's a wrap for that kind of thing.
Okay, how much?
$19.
Okay. I still don't know if we can afford to get it because we're trying to save up.
Okay.
Payday?
Put it in cart.
All right.
You won't need it till next week anyway.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Now, I need this light real quick. Make sure you get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow we are doing dips and push-ups. Unless you're going to be out on patrol. She hasn't molt yet. I do believe there's something I need to clean out of her cage, though. Now that she's far enough away from it and has it to recover. So next up we have a Theraphosa apophysis. A tropical terrestrial New World tarantula. Which means she likes it wet. She likes it dirty. She likes it dark. Which is why having her on a shelf like this, where we have her down here. See that space right there? It's perfect. Especially in the middle of the day when this room is just super dark because we have the light turned off. Oh yeah, tarantulas and snakes. They love that shit. All right. And that is a food ball. You see how while we were pulling it out, the webbing was coming off like that? And that is her old molt mat. She's probably just going to go and put the new one over the top of it when she goes through the process this next time. Molt mats are created by the tarantula right before they start the process of kicking off their old exoskeleton. So we look in there. No sign of a new molt. Not new molt, but new mat. Might be a minute before she does decide Seriously?
That just
How long have I been without sound? There ought to be a fucking symbol on the screen itself of a microphone that is larger than that. Okay, so you guys missed everything. Every fucking thing. So we're going to go back to the beginning. Theraphosa apophysis are a tropical terrestrial tarantula typically found in Brazil and Venezuela. They like it humid, they like it dark, they like it dirty. All right. Now, there's a problem with this because you got to keep them at a higher temperature. Like, for instance, it's 78 degrees in here. There is the trouble with mold growth. Mold growth can, in fact, hurt your tarantula. I'm going to show you again what she looks like. All right. Keep in mind that she is still growing and she is still a subadult. Boom. You see that abdomen? How absolutely ridiculously large that is? Yeah, that is a clear sign that she is getting closer to molting time. Just like with other invertebrates, including those out in the ocean, the period in time shortly after they molt is incredibly crucial due to the fact that they are literally vulnerable to everything, including their prey items. So if you have prey items in a cage with your animal and they molt, your animal may be to predation from the prey. Crickets, mealworms, both of those are incredibly omnivorous. You do also have to worry about certain roach species, okay? Generally speaking, if your tarantula stops eating, take the food out of their cage. Not immediately, within 2 days, 2 or 3 days. If you take it out immediately, you miss the chance that your tarantula was actually just being an idiot and not paying attention to what was happening around it. Little Miss Sunshine over here, the Lasiodora parahabana, known as Little Bitch, who we're about to see, she got a bigger cage, and because her last cage was so small, she lost all sense of hunting because the prey was literally like consistently on top of her or under her back in the day. So during feeding time, I'll take the tongs and I will lead the prey under her. And this is why whenever you come across individuals online that are telling you you need to release your animals, just give them a middle finger. Both for my sake and your pet's sake. We don't need a PETA, all right? It's just like when they went and released all of those mink at the fur farm, and the mink ran off and died because they lost their hunting skills. Tends to happen when you domesticate animals. All right. That being said, PETA is right about one thing, and it's something that we are currently working on, though it is hindered by our recent discovery that we need to drop about $6,000 into fixing our front porch. Snake cages should be no smaller in width, no shorter in length than your snake. Which means we have a lot of saving to do so that we can get our snakes some bigger tanks. Now, I've seen worse. A lot of people keep their ball pythons in rack systems that are like what a ball python's den should be the size of. We're trying to shy away from that idea. We need bigger. We need better. We need better. And eventually we will get it. Primarily because DERs Sugar Daddy Durs, as we call him, has been consistently supplying us with funding. All right. Put her up there. Let's go get our other female. What? No. I don't know why you're looking at me like that, but the answer is no. No. You're so very cute. Okay. The answer is no, baby. No. Yeah, the answer is no. Is my Oliver coming over here? All right. I'll let you get out of the way and then we'll have puppet time. Puppet time. On our dirty ass floor. God. Yeah. Get your poppers. Duchess, you wanted all the attention and then you ran off.
Just go get daddy.
What are you doing? Normally the top of his back isn't that scritchy. No, it's not. Duchess!
Honestly, I'm worried he may have allergies.
Really? Under his tail? You know that's where the poo comes out, right? Urgh. Where are you going? Where's the puppy dog? We desperately need to clean up this house. You're too cute. Oh. God. Okay. Yep, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. It was good to see everybody, but I guess I bored them to death tonight. Even though we're not done doing squats. You need to move. Cat, this is... Why are you trying to play with the barbell? The whole universe was in a hot and stick. And years ago, and you started we have been to the to the built the walls and built the pyramid. Life science mystery. Started with the Big Bang. All right. Children. All right. So this is Little Bitch. Little Bitch is a Laciador parahabana. She is the only tarantula that I own that really does not seem to mind being pet. That does not mean she enjoys it. It's kind of like when you go and you hold certain snakes. They may seem hesitant, as if they're not quite sure if it's something that they want, but they don't really mind it. Sometimes she will turn around to see what's going on, but she does not kick urticating hairs at me, at least not often. I think it's because she knows that I feed her. Hi, baby girl. She finally woke up. That's a good girl. Look at that. Her butt is finally starting to outpace the size of her carapace. So the abdomen is the rear end. Has these spinnerets right there. And the carapace is the section of the body that tends to have the eyes attached to it. The pedipalps are the two extremely short limbs that hang next to the fangs. These critters are tropical terrestrial tarantulas. They, generally speaking, like the dirt, like to either live on or under it. They love warmer environments. Right now, the house is running at about 78 degrees, which is great. The only way it could get better for this tarantula is if I dropped a roach in her cage, and we're not doing that until at least tomorrow. No sooner than tomorrow. We're not doing that tonight, because tonight we have other plans. When it comes to owning tarantulas, a lot of people think that it is high octane. These animals are wild. They will go 0 to 60. The fact of the matter is, seldom do tarantulas actually go and lash out that way. Orange bitey things, or OBTs, tend to come to mind. Some of the sapphire ornamentals are said to be a little bit temperamental. Those also come to mind. But in most cases, tarantulas are either very skittish and will run away from you, or will give you a few threat postures to get you to leave them alone. All right. Now, she said lean back a little bit when I do the next set. So I will try. All right. Good to have you here. Duchess, move. You are not going to be sitting there. Duchess, move. You are not going to be sitting there. When I tell you to do something, it means do it. No, keep going. Oh, Lordy. You're making me crazy. You should know that.
She's like, you love me, Daddy.
Freaking gosh darn dog. Problem with doing squats is doing squats. Squats are my least favorite exercise, only coming in second to running. But the more muscle mass you have, the more passive calories you're going to burn. And passive calories are fucking phenomenal. No! Oh yeah, lick yourself, clean yourself while I'm holding you like this. You're so innocent. Get up there. Goofy cat. Did he just say onion shampoo?
That's what I was wondering.
How bad must your hair smell that you think onion's gonna make it better? Ew. Alright, here we go. Like I said, they're my least favorite. Oh, no, she said 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does it feel different?
5. 6. feels harder.
First of all, it seems to be fine. We'll take a look at the sound. Sometimes we'll have several bottles. They have an indicator on one bottle saying this is the one that actually has some stuff in it. The other one will display nothing. They'll think if you search one, it's clear that you won't search the other one. And it'll be free to go. But no, we're going to search this one too. Same.
This pen is like starting to write like shit. I don't understand it.
They end up being more so-called the stuff they use in shampoo. So it turned out to be what it was. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Good. Have a good one, right?
All right.
You just need to clear some things up and everything's cool. Sometimes things get late.
Now.
And you have to do what you do and stuff until you get to a point.
Started out doing 8-8, pushed it to 9, tried doing a new stance. She said it was supposed to be easy. That did not feel easy to me. I wish it didn't hurt my neck to do those with the bar on the back of my neck.
We'll get you a pad next week.
All right. Now, let's bring this out.
And here we go. We got 3 months. So you got 6 packages in the Bible area?
Okay.
We're going to have 4 or 5 packages inside there. If I try to park parking the car up the north, you can because you never know where it's at. You don't know where it's possible.
So this is hopefully... Come on, quit tapping on shit. Come on. And I'm seeing some more growth. Oh, come on, you stupid song. Alright, time to do some spot cleaning. Again, it's one of the dryer cages. Here we go. So this scorpion's name is Needles. Needles is potentially pregnant. She is looking very fat. I don't want to put her through the stress of deep cleaning her cage. Where did I put? Okay, there it is. Due to the fact that she is looking so pregnant.
Is it still looking?
Let me look here. No, she definitely ain't looking thin, honey. So she is just chillaxing right there. go. I've never seen her looking. Yeah, she's still with us. She's just stressed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna back off. Back in order. Duchess, I see you by the door. You need to stop going there. We don't have that far to go, folks. So what we're going to be doing now is looking at Charlotte, our white knee tarantula. Then after that, we're going to go and do some more squats. And we're going to come back, take care of the rest of the tarantulas, probably try for one last set, take care of the crickets, go to bed. Oh, I almost forgot.
We need to get dog food tomorrow because there's not a lot left on the bag.
Everyone in our group left, but I'm still doing it. The poem.
In this case, we had a canine run on the outside, and 2 pages for the canine on the inside. That 2 barrels of gas and oil were all over the bottom of the hole.
Here we go. So,
But we got the product off the boat before we were able to get there. My experience,
this is the best way to do it, in my opinion. I write poetries about certain animals, I give a little spiel about them, and then we move on with our night. And this will be uploaded onto YouTube probably tomorrow. Give me a minute. I hate technology. All right, here we go. Come on. Register my finger. All right, here we go. This critter might create quite a fright in its flight to bite bugs at night. But despite the sight of this creature's being able to ignite fears in those at a campfire's light, they really are a delight more than some plight. The Townsend's big-eared bat is one that helps combat creatures dogs or cats don't always bat at, getting fat. Off insects, we connect to swarms that wreck nights out on decks or hikes we suspect would be perfect, if not for the direct disrespect shown by insects who elect to inject themselves into moments we'd like to protect. These bats like environments where dark spaces present a means to prevent light from causing lament, while allowing air to vent to an extent that their excrement doesn't keep them from being content. We need them to feed and thus breed to help lead to hikes free from the misdeeds that impede times we proceed on said trails while accompanied by those we suppose pose no threat on this task we chose as the drive for adventure rose. These bats can carry rabies or bacteria in their feces that can make you ease into a disease no one needs, so please use degrees of care when you know where a lair may be prepared. Yes, there we go. So, this particular species of bat is notorious for its aerial acrobats. I'm not joking, these bats tend to go and feed on insects mid-flight. They have been... I don't drink anymore, but sometimes the cats make me miss it. The dogs. And the costs on the house. But in any case, the Townsend bats are a large-eared, insectivorous bat that, generally speaking, likes to live in very dark environments. They can live in dark environments pretty much anywhere, on the coast, in the woods, out in the desert, it doesn't matter, so long as it's dark, relatively, maybe not drafty, but has enough airflow to make sure that they don't succumb to their own fumes, because bats produce quite a bit of guano. Of course, you do have to worry about rabies. Bats are one of the carriers, which is terrifying if you think about it, because nothing should strike fear into the hearts of humans more than the idea of a flyby from a furry little guy out to try to make you die. Yeah. I would not recommend keeping bats as pets, especially those that feed on insects, because imagine having to order a case of moths, or find enough mosquitoes to keep your animal happy, or just constantly try to toss crickets into the air for your little aerial acrobat to take out. Now, there are species of bats out there, here in Oregon to be specific, that will eat insects on the ground. This is not one of them, according to Google. Generally speaking, when you find a bat, do your damnedest to leave it alone, unless you have the proper attire for handling something that can bite. I don't recommend trying to piss them off. They fly. In any case, that's the whole spiel for tonight. Let's go and check on Charlotte. That does beg a question. Okay. Now, this is Charlotte, our white knee tarantula. She is chilling like a villain, kind of in a stress curl, but it's kind of hard not to be curled when you are inside of a tube. She used to come out. She used to be a fun little furry creature that spent a lot of her time outside of her den. And then I made the executive decision to clean out her cage, primarily due to mold. And she did not take kindly to that. Apparently, she would rather be in a moldy environment than have her environment tidied up. We are still waiting for her to make the decision to come back out and say hi. That kind of sucks. Tarantulas are not the kind to forgive. They are naturally defensive. They tend to be reclusive when they feel like they are not in a safe environment. Case in point, baby tarantulas, if you've ever owned those. generally speaking, stay hidden away as much as possible. They damn near become, if not are technically, fossorial in their younger years, spending all their time under the ground, taking down prey under the ground if they get the chance. Yeah. And everybody thinks that tarantulas are these god-awful creatures that are out to make you bleed. They have no need to make you bleed. Alright. Duchess, get away from the door. You little turd. Duchess, you're gonna listen to me. Out of your kennel. You're gonna listen to me or you're gonna get in trouble. The biggest issue that I have with you dogs is your inability to listen. Fucking teenagers. Now, we've already gone through the larger fucking numbers when it comes to the squats. We did 8, 8, 9, and then we hit 6. But during those 6, we were trying to position ourselves in a new way because I was told that I needed to lean back further, and leaning back did not make it easier. That felt awkward. Not the fart. The fart's natural. I fart all the time on the live stream. But, yeah. Make sure the legs are apart. I was also told not to go down as far, which I'm fine with. A little less work for me. That's okay. We are basing this off of information that is given from somebody that has helped me with my workout routine in the past, and it has sticking out everywhere. So, when acid tells you to do a certain workout, do a certain workout. It needs to be shoulder length apart. Now, because we do not have a squat rack, we've got to hoist this up to right about here, and then we have got to start doing the squats, which is why I'm constantly standing off talking to the camera rather than getting the exercise done. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Whew. What? Voices?
We put a sample of.
Are they fighting? Whew. Oh, last time it was 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, Adam now. Different Adam.
Hey, Adam. What do we know you? I did 8, 8, 9, 6, 7. Whew.
8, 6, 7, 5.
Whew. All right. Oh, what? Read it, know you equal hey you. That makes no sense. Has somebody been drinking tonight? Okay. I'm so confused. So very confused. Hey, Adam, I said no you. Ah! Whew. I hope my legs are so sore tomorrow after this. I'm going to be so mad if they are not stressed the fuck out. My arms aren't nearly as bad as they were the last few times. I guess the last 2 times. And we went 6s and 5s to doing 8s, 9s, and then 6s and 7s. So I still don't get it. But that's okay. I've always been called slow. It's fine. So this right here is a Harpicdera pulchrips. Harpicdera pulchrips are not tropical, but they are terrestrial, sort of. If they find that they are not in enough dirt to satiate their designs, they will go and put said designs together in a manner that's a little less refined. Look at that. It looks like a little cabin in the woods, doesn't it? Real comfortable. I thought this was a male, but I think it might still be a juvenile. It's just not quite there yet. If it were a male, an adult male, it would have been seeking a female by now. But we have not seen that. What we have seen is a whole lot of standoffish behavior. Definitely a teenage male. Whew. Here we are. Right here. And these are adult males. These are Lasiociano sazamai. Well, this is. We have 2 of them. I did a poem on them yesterday. I still need to get the video done. We're going to be posting these videos as we make them the next day to try and put out more material and get the word out on our little group here. Because this is our shindig. Nerds. Now, when I went into detail about these animals, come to find out that the name change that I have such a problem with was not initially designed by one individual, but was the work of 3 separate scientists who came together to make life difficult for the rest of us.
They're good at that.
Oh, yeah. Just like engineers whose designs mechanics have to go and...
Well, just like engineers who look at a map and say, okay, that works, then you get to the site, it's completely wrong.
I'm just saying that after listening and after experiencing some of the shenanigans that goes on when people are trying to fix certain fuck-ups, engineers, I don't think they think it through when it comes to the future, because mechanics have always got something nasty to say about designs, which is fine. I just wish engineers kept that in mind. In this day and age, nothing gets, nothing built ever stays together, because at some point it's going to need to get taken apart. In any case, the Lasiosianosazamai was originally called the Pteranopelmasazamai. These creatures are smaller, tropical terrestrial New World tarantulas typically found in Brazil. This means that they have the urticating hairs. This little guy right here, he's missing urticating hairs from his derriere that he threw when he got scared. But in my defense, things got a little tense when he chose to commence with dropping all of his common sense. He ran off during a rehousing, and I had to catch him. Is where this is going, okay? I had to go and use something called a catch cup. Lured him into the catch cup. I think he got out of the catch cup at one point. Was running around my body at some point. And then my wife had to catch him and put him in the enclosure. So it was just a fucking barrel of laughs. Oh, yes. And these guys are fast as yuck. See. Now, we just put this on there and move on. This really is what a lot of tarantula ownership is. You don't need to go in there and hassle the tarantula. You don't need to go in there and stress it out any more than you already have. You just take care of it. You move. A lot of people out there want to go and handle their tarantulas. That's fine and dandy, except for the fact that that tends to stress out the animal. Tarantulas are prone to stress. It's their whole shindig. That's what they do. And I would too if I were everything out in the wild, including members of my own kind. Yeah, cannibalism amongst tarantulas, really bad. Especially female on male violence after copulation. It's wham, bam, I fed you, ma'am. They do that to help with the growth of the eggs inside the female. They need the sustenance.
Or they just won't shut up about it. That's the way to shut them up.
So how's it going, Adam? So this is our other male Lasiosianosazamai. He does have a small bald patch forming. These are not going to molt again, so what's bald shall remain bald until they pass away. It's sad to think of, but that is just the reality of the situation. Male tarantulas, once they molt out into adulthood, they generally have roughly like maybe tops 3 years left on this earth, but a lot of them pass after a year. Their general reason for being is pleasing. It's pleasing season. And they are, again, critters that like it moist. So when their cages are looking a little bit too dry, we douse them. Make sure that they are happy. Well, relatively speaking, the jury is still out on whether tarantulas have any further emotional state than just existing.
Oliver's got plenty.
Yeah, Oliver's a dog, honey.
He was just doing for one.
Of course he did. He did. There we go. It's only 10:17 and I feel this tired. Fuck. Duchess, what did I tell you about being by the fucking door? Go! Go! Oh, fuck. Because I'm going to have to go over there and do some more exercises. I think I've got 2 sets left to go to keep it up to par with the last fucking workout. Let me go count it real quick. Now, the numbers back then were not that great. 654, 6654. This week it's 88967. We're at 5. So we have 2 sets to go tonight. And then it's sleep time. It's bedtime. It's a good time. I want to make sure my legs are sore. More sore than they were before, that's for sure. Like I'm out here trying to settle a score. Duchess, move. Move! You too, cat. I don't want to accidentally, like, ruining the floor is one thing. Killing my cat is another. Which, by the way, no! Hey! No! You little shit. I moved you for a reason. Look at this. Look at this. He's just up to no good. Look at that face. Screams evil. He's evil.
It's like, Dad, really?
Aren't you just a kitten with murder mittens, huh? Yes, you are. Tummy rub. I love the kitty cats. Now, don't know how many I might be able to do. We are going to do some. They say you're not supposed to go until failure. So hopefully we don't hit failure. Okay, you're not supposed to go until failure all of the time. Once in a while is fine. For people that do failure all the time, they wind up destroying their bodies. All right, here we go. Did you just leave the live?
No.
Oh, now we got 2. All right, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Whew. He did not like that last set. All right. Now.
What audio left?
Just the crickets. And then we'll do another last final little set. I'll call it a night. We try to do 7 sets during this particular workout. The numbers are looking good. 2 8s.
You would have a 9 in there.
Yeah, 2 8s, a 9, a 6, a 7, a 6. Probably gonna end it on a 5. My legs are starting to feel weak as fuck. Whew. Now, taking care of tarantulas means taking care of their prey if you're trying to raise it to feed it to them. Unfortunately, you gotta find a better place for your purse, honey. Unfortunately, we've been coming into a few roadblocks with these crickets that we got. Well, if you would stop being like right where I need to be. This is our other little monster. This is Jasper. Yeah. He is so cute. And he loves to snuggle. Yes, he does. Yeah. Good boy. All right, down we go. Eventually, we will have to up the weight on that bar. And once that happens, it's got to be done outside. Because you only want to tempt fate so much. Right now, altogether, with my weight and the bar's weight, it's probably at 300... What is it? 365 pounds? All right. Here we go. This is our cricket utopia, where crickets die daily. We give them food, give them water, keep them warm. They're still keeling over. I'm just like, oh, but I try so hard. Oh, gotta find something to put the dead on. Jason's back on. Breakfast in America is the best. Depends entirely on what you eat.
Right. Some of my favorite breakfast foods are chicken strips and french fries.
Okay, so come on, kid. One day! I would just like them for one day not to knock their food dish over. So, less dead now. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that one survives.
What'd you do?
I just moved one of the cricket containers, and there's a molting cricket inside. Do that with a tarantula and it dies. I'm not even joking. Tarantulas are so finicky when they molt. I don't know about crickets. Well, looks like we have dying cricket and a successful molt. Huh. Well, thus far, I'm going to let you just... You'll probably be dead by tomorrow. That one's dead tonight. Just a whole lot of molts. All right. There is hope yet. So gently bring that down. Okay, that needs to just get replaced. And that needs to be washed. I can smell that. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, a molting cricket. Come on. It's good to see quite a few crickets are actually growing rather than dying. I don't like to use the term mass die-off prey items, but for a second there it was looking worse than when we had the feed that was hit with the pesticide a while ago. Fucking all natural my ass. No, I've never been so upset before in my life. Well, no, I can't say that. I've been plenty more upset. Like, for instance, when our local feed store, you know. But are you okay?
I'm tired.
Okay. We're almost done.
Well, don't sound so happy about it.
All right. Last set. It's probably going to be 4 or 5. And then they say you can always find an excuse not to work out. You can always find an excuse not to go and take it to the extra mile. Make sure that even after you've had a long day, make sure that when you've had a long day, you won't and continue your efforts making your body better. You can find an excuse. My excuse is that I was going to be too tired. I turned around and I did squats anyway. True to form, I'm hoping to end the night on a 7th set. All right.
Tomorrow we need to go get rats.
Yep, right.
Weekend.
We also need to get a few things at the store.
Mostly dinner, and I want to grab something for us to either munch on or eat on the way in for breakfast.
Paper towels.
That too. Thankfully, Safeway's list isn't very big. I'm going to go buy more and get dog food.
Great. That shit's expensive.
Hey, we're not buying it as often as we're buying cat food.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa, we got that.
Oh, fuck. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. Stay safe and remember, I better not see you on the news. No! I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Duchess.